What's up, CFM? It's Coach Matt with our Thursday workout. Let's begin with 3 runs through 200-meter jog. Come back in from your jog, and I want you to get 20 reps each of our calf raise and anterior tibialis, or AT raise. All right, this is our little lower extremity complex to prepare and train and strengthen all of the tissues around our foot, ankle, Achilles. And I know some of you will only run if a bear is chasing you, but should a bear chase you, I don't want you to pull an Achilles or pop a calf or anything, okay? So there's purpose behind all those things. I know they seem little and they don't really raise your heart rate that much, but they are the detail work that makes everything work together if you will do it all, right? Next one is some lateral bench step overs. So this is just hip flexor as well as abductor. So hip flexor and then kick out to the side and pull the other one. Kick, hip, knee up, kick out, and step. So we're just stepping across the bench. Try to clear the bench by as much as you can. So I'm not kind of just barely skimming over the top. I want to get as much of a gap over the top of that bench as I can every time I do it. And then last one is warm-up squat reps. Today, we're gonna front squat. We're throwing in some variation to our squatting. So fingertips on the bar, and one of the purposes behind this is just some postural work, but also just to de-stress the legs just a little bit. So we're not gonna be as heavy today when we do our front squats. But if you can remember back, the last time you did front squats was fingertip only grip on the bar. The further your elbows get towards horizontal, the better and the more balanced the movement is. And you're gonna be a little bit more upright with your posture on the front squat versus a back squat. And you're gonna feel a lot more strain in all these upper back and postural muscles. Pay attention to where your elbows start and where your elbows finish. Because a lot of times, as you get tired, your shoulders fatigue and your elbows just droop, 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 droop. The further your elbows get in terms of getting close to your body, the more of the weight starts to rest on your wrist and on your hands. So anytime you say like, my wrist hurts when I do front squats, it's probably because your wrists are bearing too much load repetitively when you're doing front squats, and you need to shrug your shoulders up and forward, get your fingertips only touching the bar, and there's only so much force I can put on my hands right here when all I can do is push on my fingertips and then they eventually touch my shoulders, right? As opposed to having my elbow pointed down and the weight kind of in the middle of my hand. In that position, the bar can put a lot more force and leverage on my wrist and on my hand, okay? The workout, the first part of the workout, it will have a clock, but it is not for time. It is just for completion within a certain amount of time. So I want to kind of limit your recovery on this. So you're gonna do 4 rounds through of 5 reps of a high box jump. So whatever high is for you, but I want you to try to jump and try to get, like if this is a 24-inch box, I want you to try to get as high over the top of the box before you come back down onto it. Don't just barely sneak up there. Try to really get up high. So you're doing 5 reps of a high box jump and then 5 reps of a front squat with a 5-second eccentric. So I'll take that bar from the rack, and then it's 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, 4 1,000, 5 1,000, up. Right, and I'm doing that for 5 reps, 5 by 5. You should be breathing pretty heavy by the time you finish those 5 reps. And then your last thing is a 30-second L sit or L hang. So the L hang and the L sit both have the same body position. It's just, are you hanging or are you supported? And I'll demo in the box here, but with a box, you can get your knees up and you're kind of just posting your hands, and you can try to get your legs straight, get one leg straight, or get both knees bent. If you want to do it on a bench, you can do it on a bench. It's a little bit trickier on the bench because the squish of the bench pad can kind of make your wrists rock around a little bit. Anyway, lots of different options for that. So get 4 rounds to do that. And then after that, that's kind of our moderate intensity strength work that we're going to be doing, but you should still have a little bit of metabolic stimulus. The next part is faster and lighter and hotter, right? So you're going to get 10 reps of an American kettlebell swing, and this is in a 12-minute AMRAP format. 10 American kettlebell swings. Then you're going to get 20 calories for the guys, 16 calories for the ladies on the bike, and then you're going to get 30 reps of a double under. So 10, 20, 30 kettlebell swing, bike, double under. And for the bike, or for the double unders, we'll do our standard 2-to-1 ratio if you're doing singles versus if you're doing doubles, all right? That's a 12-minute AMRAP to finish the workout. So you got two kind of moderate intensity pieces today. The second one should be more challenging metabolically. The first one should be more challenging on a strength basis. That's it for Thursday. I'll see you guys on Friday.